Hi guys, Clive here, and I wish you all a good start to the year 2025. In this video, I want to show you the results of what we managed to do through our trading sessions in 2024. Just to recall that in the beginning of 2024, we did the same exercise and looked at 2023's results. And in that video, you could see how we turned €1,000 into just over €77,000 in 1 year. So once again, all I did this year was I took a look at the results we compiled over 2024, which you can find on the Well Generator Facebook page, and I prepared a similar chart to what I did for the 2023 results, with one big difference. And let's take a look at that. So as you can see from the slide, we started the year with a balance of €1,000, made 52% that month, giving us a gain of €520, leaving us with an end of month balance of €1,520, which we carried forward into the month of February, where we made 20%, and so on and so forth. And you can see that starting with 1,000 at the beginning of January, the final result at the end of the year was €203,000 plus. However, this assumes that every single trader within the team has taken every single trade we called to the absolute maximum gain of that trade. So this was something I discussed with my team last year, and because the reality is somewhat different, you might not stay in a trade all the way. If you're a bit more cautious like me, you might want to protect yourself once your trade has hit a certain threshold. You might also want to cash out part of your position early. So what we did in 2024 is, for the whole year, we kept two sets of results. The results you see here are the most optimistic ones, the full position approach. And what you see here are the results of the cautious approach. Now, once again, we start with a balance of €1,000, but because of the way we manage our trades, because we either lower or eliminate our risk as soon as our trade gets to a certain point, because we close part of our position once we get to a certain point before it reaches the end of the fully projected trade, the results are naturally lower than they were with the full position approach. Nevertheless, we still managed to turn €1,000 into almost €11,000 in 1 year. And this, by the way, is the most pessimistic result. I mean, there's quite a gap between the €203,000 you saw earlier and the 10,700 you see here. So the reality for each trader is somewhere in between those two figures. Now, as we get started with the new trading year 2025, we're going to make some tweaks to how we operate as a team, starting with our live sessions. Our live sessions will no longer last an hour. Now, from now on, they'll last 30 minutes. And during these sessions, not only will we look for opportunities together, but we'll also educate team members into how to use our latest, a very effective strategy. And one of the reasons why we can afford to spend less time looking for opportunities is because with our new notification system, the opportunities will come to us. So essentially, members will get a notification system, and they will then take a look at the charts to see whether this trade is worth getting into or not. Wherever possible, more experienced members of the team will perform these additional checks to make sure that the trade is worth getting into, and share this with the community. Now, perhaps one of the biggest innovations for 2025 is the way we keep track of our wins or losses. With this new strategy, we can either make a maximum of 4% per trade, or a maximum loss of 2% per trade. So the range now is going to be much narrower, meaning that there will never be such a discrepancy that you could have made up to 200 times your investment or up to 10 times your investment. So in this new year, you will see that the gap between the most we can get and the least we can get is going to be much narrower, if there is a gap at all. So this is definitely something to watch out for this year. Another major innovation is the much fewer trades we're going to be taking this year as opposed to last year. So last year we took on average 2 to 5 trades a day. Now we're going to be looking at taking about 4 to 5 trades a week. If you take a look at the chart On the right, you can see there were two trades taken on the 20th of November, one on the 26th, a few on the 28th, and then, nothing until the 12th of December when we took five trades at the same time on the 12th of December, then nothing again until the 2nd of January. So you will see that there will be gaps, but this means fewer trades, less stress, less time needed. Now, at the beginning of 2024, I laid out a challenge in the video showing the 2023 results. And I asked you guys, are you going to make 2024 a life-changing year? Now, some of you joined the team because you watched that video. Others continued watching from the sidelines. And those of you that didn't join the team lost out on multiplying your initial investment by as little as 10 times to as much as 200 times in 12 months. And for those of you following the Facebook page, you know the veracity of those results. You know that every single trade we take, we later post whether it went our way or didn't. So you know that this is actually what you missed out on in 2024. So the question really is, are you going to make 2025 the year when everything changes for you? Whatever you choose to decide, you know where to find me. I wish you all a happy 2025, and let's make this yet another successful one for us. Take care.